Hello everyone, this is our elf project we've been working on for quite a while. We have finished pretty much everything we need to do on her. We just need to give her some clothes and texture her hair, and then lay out the UVs to texture her body as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the UV texture editor, UV texture editor, the quad draw tool, to build in her clothing. So I'll turn her into a live surface to begin with. So I'll go ahead and turn her onto a live surface. So elf body 2 is live. That means I can draw my quads on there. So I'm using my quad draw tool in my modeling toolkit. I'm going to go to my front view, and I'm going to. I don't want to follow the curvature of her breasts. I'm going to hope that the quad draw tool does its job and leaps over this type of geometry for me. So this is going to be kind of. Let's see here. It's important that you kind of define this area very well. Otherwise, this could be an issue between the breasts. Okay. I'll just follow this up to here. Okay, it follows that up there. Just to follow it down here. And then I'll just build in a little bit of geometry in here. This is going to apply to the lifted out, otherwise this is going to, the shirt's going to pop right into where her cleave is. So let's see what we got here. Imagine we got a little bit of work to do here still. So let's go ahead and pop over here. Okay. That's about what I expected. Before I go and start adjusting that though, let's go ahead and finish our quad draw. So we're just going to go on the back side here. And I'll just kind of guesstimate this area. You can kind of see how it just sweeps underneath here. Which is fine. I can go ahead and take care of most of that myself. Figuring that out. So go up around her neck. So I'm going to adjust these guys to go around. Now I need to go to the middle, so I need to do here. Okay, that works. Let's do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay, that handles that. Move the history here. Let's off the live service now. Okay, great. So, what I need to do now is to pull some of this away to make it to where this area here is more loose. So let's see if I get some of that going with the soft select. Just gently bringing some of this out. Just straighten these out now. Okay. Same with these guys. Last spot we gotta do. Okay, so that takes care of her top, kind of. Not quite there yet, but pretty close. Next thing I want to do is I want to actually add a little bit of volume to that. But before I do that, I need to bring out some of this geometry. So let's see if this called geometry tool will help me out here. So I'm going to use my reflection to see that turns out. Not quite such a big brush side. So I need the bulge function is what I'm basically looking for. And this max displacement is going to be kind of key here. So let's go ahead and just test and see what 0.085 does for us. That's pretty good. So what we're doing here is we're just kind of popping the clothes a little bit away from the skin. Okay. There's still a little bit on the inside, and that's okay. Let's go ahead and test and see what it looks like when it's smoothed. Okay. That's good.
It's all good.
So let's go ahead and mirror, and then we'll see what the smooth looks like after we do it. Well, yeah, we'll do that first. Let's go ahead and do a mirror, so then test that out. Okay. Oops, got a little bit of a gap here. Probably happened when I was doing the bulge. Okay. There we go. That's good. This will up here for some reason. Okay, so next step is we're going to grab all the faces. And we'll just let's just try a little extrude on here. That will one, it'll help us hold the shape of this thing a little bit better, and it'll pull
right now at Kiefer
the
Kia, put
geometry
zero
of the
down,
clothing
plus make no
slightly
payments
away
for
from
120
the
days
torso.
on
So
a
it
new
builds out some of
2017 Kia
those
Soul,
phosphorus
the highest strength
trying to
compact
pop through.
multi-purpose vehicle in initial quality, or a 2017 Kia Forte. Your choice, just $199 a month.
Almost.
Purchase a new
We need to go a
2017
little bit
Kia
further
Optima
back.
and get $2,500 Kia Motors cash back in your pocket. So bring us your trade, paid for or not.
Good.
Plus, if you have a job making $350 per week, we want to approve you today. KieferKia.com. Call 844-465-4333 for all the details.
So then we'll just go
Your
to
business is
mesh
growing,
and
which
smooth.
means now you need to hire more people.
Oh, the searching.
The emails.
Where do we start?
ZipRecruiter. Whether you're looking to fill one
Okay, so
position or
she's got
20,
her
ZipRecruiter
top
makes
on now.
hiring simple. One
That's
click
good.
and your job is posted to over 100 job sites. Use ZipRecruiter's dashboard to easily screen and evaluate candidates and find the right hire fast. ZipRecruiter, the
Not gonna
fastest
fuss
way
with
to
that.
hire. Now try ZipRecruiter free. Just click the banner now or go to
Okay, so
ZipRecruiter.com/Pandora.
next thing I want to do is I'm going to
That's
build in the
ZipRecruiter.com/Pandora.
sleeve. So same kind of process. I'm just going to use my quad draw tool again. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and just see what happens if I duplicate faces and use that instead. So I'm just going to grab face mode. I'm just going to go ahead and just grab all these faces here. I'm just going to use this as kind of a building block. I'll save it some time. So I'm going to go to duplicate face. I have it on here. You don't have it on your shelf. You just go to face and duplicate. And it creates this separate object here. So this is perfect. We can set a pivot on this one. Okay. And all we really need to do now is we need to delete off. This shows like cut off fingers pretty much. So we just need to cut off the finger ends. Actually, let's do it like this. That one, and that one. We'll just do throw. Delete. And then one more time because the thumb is a little short. So same thing with pinky though. Last time. There we go. Now we have those cut off kind of hand things going on that she has. Perfect. One thing we got left to do here is see how it's got this slant going on here. We just gotta create that. So let's grab the vertexes here and we'll just rotate them. So, and then we'll scale them up until they fit our model. Let's translate this. There we go. And if we want to get that last little movement that's going on there, we'll just grab edge loop, we'll do one more extrude. And then we'll do one extrude. This whole ring here. Extrude. Ooh, actually, sorry. Almost shut it down. What we're going to do is we're going to grab all the faces for this sleeve. We're going to extrude it so we can have a little more thickness to it. We'll also make sure when this goes to animate that the deformation is so readily apparent. That's something that pops through, gives a little thickness. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is we want to grab this face right here. Let's click that one. And we'll extrude that out a little bit. Good, we got her sleeve done. Good job. Alright, so now we want to, let's see, did we ever smooth this down? We already smoothed her, so I'll just go ahead and take care of that now. Just go ahead and smooth her since we're done modeling. Good, and let's go ahead and smooth this as well. Perfect. Okay. And to get this on the other side, we'll just simply duplicate over. So, Control G, we'll move the big point back to the center. We'll duplicate that, and then in the Z, we'll put a -1. I'm sorry, -1 dx. good. Alright, so now all we got left to do is build into the boots. Which, essentially, now we don't have to do the sleeves here. We can do essentially the same exact thing. Before we do that, though, we might want to go ahead and give her lift. So it might be a little bit too late since I already smoothed it, but we can go ahead and try it. Let's go ahead and grab this set of vertexes right here. Okay, so then let's go move. Try and soft select. Let's pick 0.2. And let's just go ahead and put that like that. There we go. We just got some booties, some heels. Not even fancy. If I would have thought before I would have smoothed that up, I would have been a little bit different. That's okay. This works just fine. Okay. Last piece of the puzzle here is the leggings here. So we're going to you know what? I'm sorry guys, I am going to have to back up a little bit because it'll make it a lot easier to create this piece here if I don't have a smooth to begin with. So well, I suppose I can just go ahead and try it. Let's just give it a shot. Just grab this section here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a duplicate face again.
Makes me feel like the future is now.
Okay, so what I gotta do now is I gotta alter it towards this edge here. Has a kind of side slant, kind of matches with that thing there. So soft select will probably help me here. Let's go ahead and just put that at 1. Yeah, I think that will do. So go to vertex mode here. I'm just going to grab these vertexes here. Let's put this up at 1.5. Even put it 2. That way I'll get that stretching more and more. Like that. Good. Grab these ones here. Grab these ones here. This little swirling thing going on down here, I'm going to ignore that. I'm not going to put that in here. You see how it kind of wraps around the ink, kind of swirls up by the ink. You can really see that it's that side here, so I'm going to ignore that. This piece here, I think I'm going to extrude this a little bit. That'll, well, actually before I do that, let's go ahead and give it the full extrusion. Get some volume. Bit. go ahead and duplicate this, group that, duplicate it, put our channel box here, put our X, put -1 in here, and there we go. Okay, doing good, guys. So the way I'm going to treat is him underneath here. This is all going to be like she has like this leotard that I guess, or full body kind of leotard, I guess. Okay. So we got about 10 minutes left, so let's go ahead and start getting some of these UVs set up. Now, I do have one video that is already set up for doing UVs. So if you want to go through that video series, it'll give you a very in-depth look at how to go in and not only establish yourself a decent UV set by hand, but it'll give you a good overview of all the tools and how to cut and sew. But there is a tool inside of Maya's bonus tools, which one I'm going to use this time around. You can download it from Autodesk webpage. Just look for bonus tools anywhere from 2017 to 2014 I'll work on. And it'll create this new little menu sets of bonus tools on it. Underneath it you'll see one that says UV editing, and then we have auto unwrap. Okay, that's the one we're after. So first thing I'm going to unwrap is this guy here. And before I go and do that, I need to delete the history. Okay, make sure I name it. We're going to call this one mesh L base. And then from here, I can jump back into that the bonus tools, UV editing, auto unwrap UV tool. Okay. Now, what this is going to do for me is it's going to do all the heavy lifting of projecting and splicing this in the way that I want it. Okay. Isolate it like so. The thing is that it needs to know where I want my scenes. And the scenes are where this 3D model is taken apart from 3D and made into a 2D object, so we can make texture maps for it. So I'm going to be able to paint it. If you're going to build some normal maps or any kind of high-res type texturing, you need these type of UV maps that are essential for all 3D modeling. So, anyways, this little toolbox will pop up. You go to Enter Tool, or you can do Enter Tool and close. You want to make sure Unfold 3D is left on, proportional scale. Pretty much everything is on here by default. You can just leave it alone. So let's go ahead and Enter Tool and close. Okay, so my model turned blue, and this is because we're in this type of edge mode now. So it's wanting to know where the scenes are that I want to use. So you can see where it says up here, Add Border, Remove Border, Continue. I'm going to go through and add in all the borders all at the same time. So where I want my borders to be, to start with, is for the head. So I need to separate the head from the rest of the body. I'm going to create a border, let's say, right here underneath the chin. Okay, and then I want this this head to be pulled apart up on the top here, and it's going to go straight down and connect right here. So
order now, and in a few days, be protected 24/7.
Go right now to simplysave.com/Pandora.
RockAuto.com has the correct auto parts to maintain, repair, and restore your vehicle.
I don't want to come down
Rock
this
Auto even
far, so
has
I'm
body parts
deselect
and complex assemblies typically
right around
only available
there.
from car dealers.
Okay,
At
so that
Rock
is a
Auto,
scene.
professional mechanics and do-it-yourselfers pay the same reliably low prices. Visit RockAuto.com to easily browse
I also
all the
want there
parts
to be a
available
scene
for
going
your
down the
car or
back.
truck. Click the banner now to start your visit.
Let's get my, there we go. So for the torso, I want there to be a scene going like that. Okay. Okay, let's move it all the way to about right here. Okay, this part. So I'll do that. So that way I'll pull apart right here and solve it one island, which means I need to tell it where I want the rest of the cut off. So I want The arms cut off, so I'm going to chop those off right there. This side. Okay. And same thing for the legs. Let's say. Okay, so now the legs will be cut off. You see right there. Okay, so now I also have to define on the legs now going down where it's being folded. Not super important since it's going to be underneath stuff, underneath those boots, but just go ahead and oops. Deselect this portion. That'll be okay. I'll do the same thing here. Let's go along like that. I used to have to be a lot more accurate with these maps because in the past you used to have to be able to paint over scenes, but now with Maya and Mudbox and ZBrush you can paint right over the scene. So hiding the scene isn't as important as it used to be. Okay. Actually, I didn't want this part done. That off. I probably don't want the ears to be a part, so I'll just go ahead and take the ears off as well. Same thing on this side. Okay, that will work. Let's go ahead and try and see what happens. Minus these guys. And yes, I do see that after I smoothed it, that it did go through and tessellate some of this stuff, so I'll have to go through and fix a little bit of that later on. But that won't affect my using that. Texture will still be in the same place. It's generated. Alright, so quick look around, make sure anything doesn't look out of place. Alright. Yeah, sure. Yep, everything looks right. Okay, so now that it's all been there, I can go ahead and put this icon up here. It says add borders. So I'll put that on there. They all turn bright red. They've all been done. Now I'm going to go to continue. This will actually go through and unwrap everything. So we go to continue. This will take a second. Okay. Well, apparently I have a little bit of an error here. Let's see here. Had an error, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if it just lets me manually unwrap some of it. It seemed to have an issue when I unwrapped everything at the same time. Really shouldn't have had a problem at all. Let's see if we can work through it. Okay, let's go ahead and just pretend that we're done for now. Add borders. Continue.
Charismatic.
Font procedure unfold for you. Okay, well, unfortunately my my tool might need an update of some sort, so I guess I'm gonna have to abandon my particular model. But I guarantee I've done this before. That what my last step there, if you were following along with me, this probably worked for you, no problem. I've done this a number of times before, and that was never an issue. So we're already at 32 minutes. I'm not going to go through and re-record doing the clothing again. So the UV texturing part, I might go ahead and figure out what went wrong in the next video. I'll have with the issue of hopefully have a solve for that. Okay, so thanks for watching this lesson. The next lesson we're going to do the texture for the hair and painting for the clothes, and hopefully I'll have a solve for the why the bonus tool wasn't working with the unwrap. If the bonus tool completely fails, there's always the old school method of just projection mapping, doing an auto map on this and sewing together manually, which I already have a nice little video series you guys can go through and do that, like I mentioned earlier. So anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next lesson.